And we've seen templates with previous other leaders of deciding at certain points to flee the country. I wonder your assessment on Ayatollah Khamenei. He's been in power since 1989. Is he a kind of person who'd be willing to voluntarily give up power, potentially flee to a country like Russia, or would that seem to be an option he'd be unlikely to take?
To me, it seems unlikely for several reasons. One is he is already in his late 80s and succession plans have been in place for a long time.
Mm.
So for the Islamic Republic, it would be probably the wrong signal to send if he were to outright flee, even if
Mm.
we thought that that was imminent, which I don't see the signs of as yet. I think more likely he would trigger succession plans to move forward, and he would announce his retirement from the position of supreme leader for
Mm.
any number of reasons that he could cite. I think it's unlikely that we would see a fleeing the way that we saw with Bashar al-Assad in Syria, who went to
Mm.
Moscow.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you finally about the role of Donald Trump here. For days, he's been publicly musing about his options, speaking about potentially military strikes. What would be the likely consequences if the US were to intervene?
I think there would be serious legitimacy challenges on the ground if the United States were to intervene. Iranians as a population are a very politically aware and politically sophisticated group,
Mm.
and they are well aware of the long history of foreign intervention in Iran, which has either thwarted or outright reversed its democratic gains in previous generations. So I think in general, though there are some people who would welcome such an intervention because they think that it would be a relatively easy transition, I think by and large, Iranians know that if there were to be a perception that any kind of transitional leader were installed by the United States or by Israel, who have both
Mm.
openly encouraged protests and openly admitted involvement in this round, I think Iranians know that that would present some challenges for how legitimate that leader may
Mm.
appear to be in a post-Islamic Republic world. And that is the time that any leader would need to have the deepest mandate and the greatest legitimacy.
Mm. Sahar, Razavi, really appreciate your insights tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it.